Okay, here we go. Good evening, everyone. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their Sunday evening to call in. The call shouldn't take too long tonight. I'm just going to cover a few things on public speaking. And then when we're done with that, I'll open the call up to questions and answers, regarding this topic, or if you have any questions about your vStream or VIP, we'll see what we can do to get it answered for you. All right. Get my computer going here. Hold on. Don't want to cooperate with me tonight. Hold on just a second. All right. Okay. Why public speaking is scary. I don't know about everybody else, but me, I can talk everybody's ears off. But you let me have to get up in front of a group live with all the eyeballs on me, it gets kind of scary. So to me, the two biggest fears of public speaking are, number one, forgetting what to say next. We don't want to look like an idiot staring into space. Number two, our audience won't like us, or we'll tell other people how bad we are. Nobody likes looking stupid, and nobody likes rejections. If we can eliminate these two big fears, we can deliver a great speech with no stress. Brand new to public speaking? No problem. Intimidated by an audience? No problem. Experienced in public speaking? Great. Then you will enjoy these three shortcuts to help you deliver your message even better. George Jessel said it best. The human brain starts working the moment you are born and never stops until you stand up to speak in public. Speeches come in many formats and situations. Here are a few situations where we might want to be a compelling speaker. If you want to do a sales presentation, a business meeting, a formal dinner, best man at a wedding, as the MC of an awards banquet, a fundraising presentation, a public assembly. We all want to be better, and we all want better results. Our first 20-second overview. The first 20 seconds are very scary. We all know the old saying, the first impressions are everything. Here is why we should be scared. Like it or not, every speaker is cruelly judged in the first 20 seconds. Our audience automatically thinks, who is this person? Why should I listen to this person? Does this person have credibility? Why should I pay attention? Maybe I should be texting on the phone. Does this person really know what he's talking about? Am I wasting my time? Maybe I should go to the bathroom. I wonder if this person will ever get to the point. Will this person say something of value for me? The list goes on and on. However, if we knew exactly how to start our speech, what if it was impossible to forget what you were going to say? What if we knew exactly how to get our audience to forget all the negative thoughts above and totally focus on our message? Now we are confident, we have less stress, and we can deliver our message to an audience wanting to hear what we have to say. This is the most important part of the speech. Get the first 20 seconds right, and the rest is easy. Somebody said get the first 20 seconds wrong, or we'll sweat like an Eskimo eating a spicy Thai curry. Want some examples of starting wrong and bad openings? Say something like, hi, today I will tell you. What is the audience thinking? They're thinking, oh no, another person going to lecture us, boring and condescending. A not so good opening is, hello, how's everyone feeling today? The audience is thinking, oh no, I have to respond to this speaker with fake happiness and enthusiasm. Where's my phone so I can avoid eye contact? Even a worse opening. Hi, I have a bit of a cough today, so bear with me. A bit nervous here as I normally don't speak to groups. I can't read my notes as my dog ate them on the way to the venue. Oh my, the audience already has an attitude, and the future isn't looking good either. Near-death opening. You might be wondering, why should you listen to me today? So let me spend the next few minutes telling you about my accomplishments and why I am so great. The audience is thinking, oh, another egotistical, selfish, all about me and my accomplishment speech just to make me feel inferior. Want to do better? This is a solution. The 3 shortcuts that will make us look great. Here are the 3 shortcuts to incredible openings that you can master. Number 1, ask a question. Number 2, tell a story. Number 3, do an exercise. Things simple. Shortcut number 1 on ask a question. The human mind can only entertain one thought at a time. We can control which thought our audience has in their minds. Remember those negative thoughts the audience had previously? These are automatic thoughts. Our audience will be questioning our value and the value of our speech automatically unless we give them a different thought. How do we give the audience a different thought? By asking them a question. Any question. The audience has to forget the automatic thoughts about judging us. We want our audience to focus on the question we ask. Their minds will be searching for the answer to our question, and those automatic negative thoughts they had are completely forgotten. Look how easy this is. For example, ask, do you put on your left shoe before your right shoe? You've probably never been to any kind of thing, anybody asks you a question like that. What is the audience thinking? Well, their minds have rolled back to visualize which shoe they put on first in the morning. They think, I wonder what that says about me. That was easy, wasn't it? Here's another example. Have you ever felt embarrassed when you try to talk to a stranger? Again, what is the audience thinking? Their minds return to that place and time where they were embarrassed when approaching a stranger. Again, they are engaged. They wonder if we will be solving that problem for them. We have the audience thinking the thoughts we want them to think, not their automatic thoughts about judging us as the speaker. The fast track to get our audience to like us. Questions are an easy way to grab our audience's favorable attention. By asking a question first, the audience feels they will get valuable information to solve that question. Well, guys, in our business, you might just start off saying, what's your favorite TV show, or how much was your last cable bill, or, anything like that. With the business we're in, there's many, many questions you can ask them up front to make them think, and then you can give them value from your talk you're giving. They feel engaged. It is almost as if we are having a conversation with them. When we ask a question, everyone listens. They don't have to agree or even answer out loud, but they will listen. This is great for us as the speaker. Now, the audience focuses on the present question, not on us or themselves. Using a follow-up question engages our audience even further. It reinforces our opening question. Finally, in this part, we'll list 7 easy starter questions. These examples will give us openings for hundreds of talks guaranteed. Questions, you have to know the answer. One quick word of caution. Make sure we know the answer to our own question. That is just common sense. Our opening question engages our audience's minds and takes away their judgment of us. So let's make sure our opening question is about our message. There again, in the business we're in, anything that has to do with cable or something like watching on TV now, their favorite movie or show when they were a kid, we just have millions and millions of questions we can ask in the business that we're in. Your questions, there's no response needed. Don't worry if the audience knows the answer to your question or if they don't respond. The purpose of our opening question is to simply get the audience's mind focused on something other than judging us. If the audience shouts out an answer, that's fine. If the audience is silent and ponders our question, that's fine too. We simply continue with our speech as our opening question has introduced our message. Just think of this one as a template to start our speech, not as the only template. Do you feel afraid when calling cold prospects? Every salesman in the room feels that we understand them. Even though this is a simple yes or no question, our audience is thinking about our question. If we have non-salesmen in our audience, they feel petrified about sales calls. We have their instant attention. Would you like to know what your stomach is really doing while you're sleeping? Curiosity will grab the audience's attention. Most audiences won't remember their high school science class. This sounds like a fun bit of information to share with their friends over coffee break. Want to be perceived as the expert. A couple of visual slides can make us look awesome. Did you ever talk to someone and feel like the other person wasn't listening? Yeah, well, I kind of feel that way myself sometimes. This is fun to do when the audience isn't paying attention. The audience that is listening will laugh because these people are laughing. The other part of the audience that wasn't listening will instantly turn their attention to us. I was at a seminar one time with a lady that, her name is Patty Wood. She's a body language expert, and everybody on this call, if y'all look her up on Google, just type in Patty Woods. I learned so much from that hour class that she gave at a seminar I was at. I'd love to go spend all day with her, but things like that, a lot of that stuff you can find on Google, and it'll help you. And she was really good during her presentation to us. If people started getting like they weren't paying attention, and she knew they weren't because she reads body language, she'd scream out some kind of question that didn't have anything to do with anything she'd been talking about, anything to get their attention and get everybody going again. So pretty much the same thing with us, even though I think what we have most people are interested in, but still to get started on your presentation sometimes can be scary. Have you ever caught yourself frozen in time with everything in slow motion? Now would be a good time to pause for a few seconds and let your audience feel frozen in time. Everyone can think of a time when they were so mesmerized by something they saw that they stared and felt frozen in time. This that I just covered with y'all was actually the first part of this book. If you're online, you can see it. It's called Public Speaking Magic, Success and Confidence in Less than 20 Seconds. Anybody that's doing any kind of, face-to-face or even Facebook Live presentations or anything like that, these kind of books could really help a lot of people that have trouble talking or knowing what to say, or even learning how to laugh at themselves if they say something wrong. And God only knows I say stuff wrong all the time, but I try to laugh at myself to make everybody else feel comfortable that I did make a mistake, and I know I made a mistake. So that's about all I had on that. I do want to cover with everyone, we do have live technical support now where you can get help with your vStream or VIP questions, troubleshooting questions only. You can call Spencer. The hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and Saturday, 10 a.m. until noon Eastern Time. Please don't call him with any other questions. He knows nothing about when the vStreams are going to come in, or knows nothing about your commissions or about your pro memberships or anything like that. Only call him with your troubleshooting questions only. I am going to have him on the call next Sunday evening at the same time. He said he would come on the call and cover, some of the things people are calling in about, and he'll be on the line for people that have questions and answers. For those of you that are on the phone, the phone number to call Spencer is area code 910-775-0828. So that's all I have for today. If there's anyone on the call that has any questions or answers, if you'd like to star 6 on your phone or unmute your microphone, we'll take some questions and answers. Anybody have any questions or any comments today?
Good evening, Charlene. How are you?
Just fine. How are you?
Okay, this is Forrest from Staten Island.
How are you this evening?
I'm doing great. You're doing an awesome job, and I'm taking it in. I'm finally getting in touch with the group up in New York now.
Well, good.
So I won't be like the Lone Ranger.
You're not the Lone Ranger. You just got to find them.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Awesome. It's some of the things I must have missed along the way, which I'm trying to gain now, and very positive listening to you and your thoughts and everything that you do. I appreciate you, and thank you.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions or comments this evening?
Hey, Charlene, this is Angie Thompson. How you doing?
Just fine.
I just wanted to tell you, hats off to you. Great training.
Well, thank you. Anybody else have any questions or comments this evening? Alrighty. Well, I will record the call. For those of y'all that may not be on, I did start a group called SuccessCall.net. That's a Facebook group. If any of you are not in that group, if you'll send a request over, we'll put you in it. I'll also get the call recorded. Anybody that wants it can either get on that group and get the link to watch it or send me a Facebook message, and we will get you the recording. Everybody have a good evening.